Hi everyone, it's Darla at Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. Today I am going to show you a couple things. I want to show you some cute tag toppers that I am making, and I also wanted to demonstrate our new Stampin Cut and Emboss machine. It's so cool. I just want to show you what it looks like, how it works, and how fun it is to use. When I first got my Big Shot, I was so intimidated by it. I left it in the box probably for a year because I was afraid to use it. So I don't want any of my customers or any of you creative ladies out there to keep your machine in the box. Now it's my most used tool ever. So let's get started. First, I wanted to just show you this little cutie bag I made for some ladies that joined a swap I hosted. It's made with the Halloween magic dies, super cute dies, and the Hallows Night magic stamp set. Oh, and it also uses the Magic in the Night designer paper, which is the stopper. You can fold it lengthwise in the landscape position or vertically in the portrait position. It's folded in half this way. You just need a little smaller bag. I also am creating a little goodie bag for some ladies that are coming to a retreat this month for church. It's just a day-long retreat, and we're gonna do some fun crafting and fellowshipping. And this is a little goodie bag that I want to give them. I used the celebration label dies to create this, along with the sunflower dies for the leaves. And I also used the Ornate Thanks stamp set. I heat embossed that in white onto early espresso cardstock. Okay, so let me show you our new cutting machine. Here it is. Oh, first I should fold it up first. Isn't that cute? Oh, mine's dirty already. I've been using it a lot. Look at that. I need to clean it. Okay, and then so it folds up, folds out. And the really cool thing is the boards. So I wanted to show you. Here is the bottom board, and it gives you all the directions on how you're going to use it. They all have numbers. 1, 2, 3, 3, mine is well used, and 4. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to cut my tag topper. So I'm going to use the number 1 plate with the number 2 plate and the number 3 plate. This one is the side that I cut on, so I'm going to keep it that way and try to keep my other one nice. I have some of the Gilded Autumn designer paper here that I'm going to cut with the largest celebrations die. And then so I'm just going to layer the second number 3 on top of that. Okay, so this is how you use the dies. Super smooth. I really like how it works. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and we'll make our topper after I show you a couple more things. So next, you're going to want to use an embossing folder, just a standard embossing folder. So you're going to use the number 1 plate. You're going to skip the number 2, the number 1 base. You're going to put down a number 3. I have the Winter Snow standard embossing paper, embossing folder here with some balmy blue paper. And then you're just going to top that with a number 3. Sandwich that in between the 3s. My table's a little slippery. I might need to get a little gripper to put on the bottom. Voila. My table has ridges in it, so, and there you have it. Perfectly embossed. Okay, and last, you're going to use a 3D embossing folder. So here's the instructions on that. You're just going to use the bottom plate, the die cutting plate. I have the Cobwebs 3D embossing folder and some basic black cardstock. And you're just going to take the number 4 plate, layer it on top. Oh, and one thing, you need to make sure that you put your embossing folders with the fold going forward, not sideways, forward. And roll it through. And there you have it. Super cute cobwebs for a Halloween tree. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. And I'm gonna move on to the tag topper. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your the celebration labels that you just cut out, and you're gonna score it in the middle. So remember, in past videos I put a black line down my scoring tool with a permanent marker so that I always know where the center is, and I can see it on both sides. A lot of time when I first was doing this, I couldn't always line it up right, so the black marker helps me in that way. I'm just gonna score it. Here's the finished one. I'm gonna use the Mosaic Madness. Madness, I'm sorry. The Mosaic Gusseted Cellophane Bags. And I'm just gonna put that right on top. The next thing I'm gonna do is punch a couple of holes. I have a crocodile that I can set that Stampin' Up used to sell, and get the holes in the same position. Then I'm gonna take my cinnamon, oh wait, no, this is my braided linen thread, and my, it's not untied, I have a piece right here, the in color, the 1/4 inch ribbon. This is cinnamon cider, yeah, cinnamon cider, and I'm gonna just put it through the holes, and I'm gonna punch, that I've punched, and I'm gonna tie each of them in a bow. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my leaves, and I'm gonna use glue dots to attach them to each other, and I'm gonna put them right underneath my bows. And they're gonna be, the tops are gonna be hidden by my sentiment. I think you can see that okay. Let's do it like that. And last, I'm going to use an acorn trinket. Aren't these cute? And my linen thread. I'm gonna take like 3 strands. Let me grab some scissors. Do you have any? Well, I lost them. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just gonna cut 3 strands, put the acorn on it, and then I'm gonna slip it right under these bows and tie it just in a knot, and then let the thread hang down. Super cute, super easy. I hope the ladies are gonna love it. But most of all, I hope you're gonna love the new machine. I do, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Again, it's my most used tool. Don't be afraid of it, don't be intimidated. Use it, because you will love it. Have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you liked what you saw, hit subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And for more ideas, and I'll have the photographs of the finished products on my blog at scraphappensherewithdarla.com. Thank you again for stopping by for my tip today, and have a great night. I'll see you next week with Tuesday's tip.